Hey Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all are well. Today's reading will be more intuitive. Let's just see what important messages Divine has in store. Taurus, if the message feels right, keep it. If it doesn't, surrender it back to universe, okay? These cards have been pre-shuffled prior to recording. And I also want to thank each and every one of you for all your support and being here. With that said, let's begin. What is going on for Taurus, please? We ask for insight and guidance for the sign of Taurus. First card is the Two of Swords. We have the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Emperor. Wow. So, Taurus, I see you really stepping into your power this next coming weeks and months. It's a reemergence of a different side of you. The Emperor here, very strong masculine energy. You're saying, I'm going to take charge of my life. I will be doing things my way. Okay? Because in the past, I do see here with Two of Swords and Three of Cups, there's tendency for others to influence your choices here, Taurus. This involves people, could be a group situation, people that you have trusted. But there was a sense of not seeing what already is unraveling in front of you. It was a sense of denial here, Taurus. As you can see with Two of Swords, a man is sitting, two swords, but also the blindfold is there. So it was a pretty still energy. You were afraid of making a decision here. But a decision has to be made. Either you make that decision or universe makes that decision for you. Okay? So the Three of Cups is pretty a crowded energy. There could have been chaos here among a group of people that you dealt with. And so I feel like with the Eight of Cups, whatever that was that occurred, some kind of conflict or disagreement, it made you realize that this is not where your happiness is anymore. The Eight of Cups is a card of movement. Yes, it does come with a feeling of sadness. Of course, especially if you have invested on this emotionally, okay? For some of you, it was also a sense of drain. Something felt very draining and toxic. So now with Eight of Cups, you're seeing that there's got to be something beyond those mountains. There's got to be something out there for me. I no longer need to conform here. This is not what I signed up for. This is not who I am anymore. And I need to go on this soul-searching journey. And that's when the Emperor comes in. I see that in the next coming days, stepping into your power, the Emperor is about creating order after chaos. Okay, standing strong in your conviction. The ability to also take inventory here, Taurus. What you need to release and what stays in your life. What are thoughts and ideas that are destructive and the ones that are constructive? And in this way, you can start building the blueprint of what you want to manifest, okay? The Emperor is also a card of protection. Whatever this group situation was, okay, you really felt emotionally attached to it, right? And it's like you chose to stay in that situation for a reason because you wanted to belong. But here with Eight of Cups and the Emperor, you finally had realized all I need is myself. And people that should be coming in my life are the ones that are like-minded, people that share the same values with me, people that can reciprocate. Because like I said, at some point, you may have also not revealed yourself totally to this person. And by that I mean, you wanted to conform, you wanted to belong. But you feel like if you are going to be yourself, these people may not agree with you. So as you can see, it's not a strong foundation. It's not a relationship that is based on a strong foundation. There should be transparency. There should be trust. There could also be here a sense of people looking down on you when you make your own decision. So enough of that. You're deciding here, that's not the way to go. That's not how to live life. It's not authentic. It's not real. And I want to search for something real. Beautiful. Let's get more cards out here, Taurus. You're taking control of your emotions as well. We have here the Devil, the Temperance, the King of Swords, and the Justice card. So a lot of major cards here for you. Big lessons that you're learning, Taurus, okay, about yourself. So major shifts going on. But I see that you're going to be coming out of this feeling more balanced, more stable, especially with the Justice card here. The scales are being brought back into balance. So with the Devil card, like I said, there was denial. But the longer that you dwelled on this, the heavier it felt. The more powerless you've become. It was a sense of being trapped into something here, being tricked into something. The Devil can also represent attachment to the material. Perhaps this group situation, it forced you to view the world in a different way. But like I said, it wasn't authentic. It wasn't real. It was an illusion. All that glitters. And here you've had an awakening of some sort with the Temperance. You remember that these are things that can come and go. Material things come and go. These friendships are not really built on solid foundation, so they leave me when things get difficult. With the Temperance, it's like you are managing to build this kind of awareness within you, that you know your place in the world. You no longer need to follow the crowd. There's no need to wear any kind of mask here or put your blindfold on, because you know that if you are yourself, Taurus, the right people will come in. The right person, the right friendship. This is about not compromising your integrity with the King of Swords. You may have even found out there was some kind of deception here or manipulation. The Devil here, Two of Swords. Something that people have done behind your back, okay, or outright tricking you. So, as you can see with the Temperance card, it's like there has been enlightenment. The halo here can represent the mind has opened, has awakened. See things in a 5D sense. And you can no longer go back to this situation, because that means you're also taking two steps back from your progress. Now, in the King of Swords energy, this is you needing to exclude your emotions. And the more that you practice this, Taurus, the more that you're able to make fair and firm decision. Whoever these people are, okay, this may differ from one person to another. It could be friendship, companionship. Some of you can even be a specific relationship where you feel like this person here could be talking to somebody else. There's third party going on. Now with this King of Swords, to them it might appear that you're becoming very insensitive or harsh. You're using that sword to cut abruptly the connection. But it took you a while to really think and process everything. And once that you make up your mind, Taurus, there's no going back, right? That's the Eight of Cups and the King of Swords. Because it's coming from a place of well thought of. You really thought about the pros and cons, okay? The Justice is also learning from the past and not repeating the same mistake, so that this time around, you take your control and power back. You don't let somebody influence your decision or influence your life in a negative way. This is also karma being served, Taurus. Okay, if in the past people used their power to get the upper hand, you may have felt helpless. You didn't know how to get out of this. But with King of Swords, you are able to come up with a solution. The Justice, this can even be legally for some of you. Emperor, Justice, and King of Swords. It's like you have the upper hand at the moment. Alright, they may have the number. They might be against you. It's a false sense of power that they're showing you at the moment. There could be intimidation, manipulation, deceit, whatever the case may be. But divine is on your side, especially when you are in the side of justice and truth, Taurus. What you're fighting for is for a cause. The Emperor is also, when this is on your side, it talks about protection and that you're fighting with a cause for a reason. So the battle could still be ongoing, right? The Two of Swords. The conflict is still ongoing. But don't give in here. The Devil could be an entrapment. Somebody's trying to trick you into something. And patiently wait for justice to be served. You might not even have to act on anything here, but always choose integrity, Taurus. There's always a way for things to be brought to the light, okay? So let's get some overall advice for you. What is your advice for Taurus, please? We have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So Taurus, I feel like this is a strong message for you, okay? For you to practice self-love, to see the good even if this is the situation that you're healing from. It's not to see it in a negative or positive way anymore, but rather to see it for what it is. Balance. And then take the lesson with you. Okay? So release any harbored feelings as well to this situation, because those could also be emotional hooks, right? It may no longer be your reality, but because it's still in your mind, this could also be tendency to overthink, obsess about this. Heal your mind, Taurus, and everything will start to follow. Okay? Balance your thoughts. Don't allow this destructive ideas stop your progress to thinking of good thoughts and constructive energies, what you can create after what you've been through. So this is your reading. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.